What's up guys, Devin with Pure Movement Fitness. Kind of piggybacking on my last video about flexibility, and I wanted to elaborate on what I mean by flexibility specifically, because a lot of people, their thought on flexibility is you just open the door up like this, if you're going to stretch your chest or whatever, and you put your arm out like that, you step forward and you twist, and okay, cool, I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my pecs, this is great, okay, sweet, and now I'm done. If only were that easy. There's a lot of different ways that your muscles connect through the pec. You don't have just a pectoral muscle, and that brings me to my point is we got to stop looking at stretching and flexibility and the muscles as just one singular muscle, a pectoral muscle, a shoulder, a bicep, a tricep. We got to stop looking at it that way and realize that this shoulder joint is extremely complicated. You got the anterior deltoids, you got the lateral deltoids, the posterior deltoids, you got the traps, you've got the pec minor coming into the shoulder, you got the heads of the biceps and the triceps coming in there. You've got all these different muscles all going into the shoulder joint, and if we're trying to mobilize a shoulder joint and all we're doing is, okay, putting our shoulder on the, okay, just, okay, cool, I'll stretch over here and stuff. No, see, that's not gonna work. We've got to make sure that we hit a specific joint in every direction that we possibly can hit it from. So if we're gonna hit, so let's take the shoulder joint for example, right? So, anchoring your hand to here, right? And pulling against that, and then even tying the neck into it. And you should feel the stretch through the bicep, all the way through the deltoids, and up through the neck. And you should be feeling this because through multiple muscles. And then that's one way we could stretch it. Then we could attach, I'll show you some of the tools that I use, but we can attach a band somewhere down below and then hook it on our arm and yank it behind us like we did with Austin that one day. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's a great video on how to mobilize your squats, your deadlifts, your cleans. Make sure you check that out. It's a really good video. And all right, so that's what we're kind of looking at. We're just going at all different directions, pulling across the chest, away from the chest, behind the back, away from the body, tie the neck into it. Make sure that we're not just looking at a shoulder joint like just a specific, it's the shoulder. We gotta look at it at a global perspective, all around. Notice that there's a lot of muscles that go into it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and we'll do it this way. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. So we've got multiple different ways to look at flexibility now. We can look at it through SMR, self-myofascial release, where we're giving ourselves a massage with a foam roller, right? We can put this on the quad, put it on the ground, roll through the back. This is a good place to start. It's a really good place to start, and it hits, you can hit your back, a whole lot of the back at a whole lot of the time. But the problem with this is it's not very pinpoint, not very exact. So it's not good for getting into like really deep muscles. It's just a good smattering, like a shotgun. If you want to be more precise and more like a sniper with your mobility, you can get yourself one of these. It's just a lacrosse ball. It's really hard and it's really good for digging into the joints, getting real deep. So like if you're gonna mobilize your calf, you can just dig it into the little it hurts to do that. So and that's another thing you're looking for. You want it to hurt. You're looking for those trigger points. You're looking for those points that hurt. And this is what I was talking about with this band. You got little bands and you got big bands. This is for torquing like hips and legs where you want it to be. And then this is for more of the upper body and torquing those shoulders into where you want it to be. And that's what I'm talking about. You anchor something like this and you attach it to your elliptical, right? You attach it to there and you can pull the joints into better, to get a better stretch there. And then if you want to upgrade from a foam roller to a PVC pipe, this is good for torturing yourself even more, getting real deep, getting down into where you want it, to the deeper, lower layers of the muscles, and it gets real good there. So hey, that's kind of what we're looking for. That's what I mean by mobility. That's what I mean by flexibility. You got to figure out, let's not just view a joint as, oh my gosh, we got a shoulder, and then we got elbow, ankles, knees. We got to look at it. Okay, take 5 minutes, no, not even 5 minutes, just take a minute and think critically on the shoulder joint and be like, okay, where is this, can the shoulder go? It can go back, it can go forward, it can go lateral, it can go up in the air. We got to figure out, just looking at it in multiple areas, multiple different planes of motion. So anyways, guys, if you got any questions on this, make sure you let me know. But let's not just get into the gym, do squats, heavy deadlifts, leave tight, not do any prep work before our squats, end up getting hurt. Don't want to get hurt. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. It's Devin with Pure Movement Fitness, and I'll catch you later.